Yes.
But I beg to make a mention of item 45 of the hearing list from the daily list. This matter is kindly listed after 2 weeks.
$45.
45, my lord.
Why?
Lord, because the main counsel, conducting counsel is Mr. Hazarika, my lord, is not well today.
2 weeks due to the illness of the conducting counsel. Yes.
Obliged, my lord.
May I please?
Yes, Mr. Jha.
My lord, item number 46 and 48, my lord.
What's the problem?
My lord, due
These
to,
two matters.
my lord, due to, I'm rushing to Pune, my lord.
You are?
Due to personal difficulties, I'm rushing to Pune.
Okay.
So
No
for
problem,
that
no
reason, my
problem.
lord,
46 and 48.
my lord.
46, 48.
Your Lordship is a part heard. Let it be on 16th August.
Which one? 48 is part heard.
46. 46.
Who is that regarding the Safai Wala?
Yes, 5 wala.
Yes, yes, up to when? 2 weeks? 3
16th
weeks?
August. 1/6.
Yes. Yes, anything else, Mr. Jha?
My lord, there is some orders is also there, my lord, but I will not be able to.
Well, it is no problem. We will mark.
Hello.
Lordship,
Yes, Mr. Sahai.
yes, I'm praying for leave to mention an unlisted matter. I'm seeking urgent listing of a civil revision petition, Lordship, tomorrow. This
Regarding?
concerns an order of the. This concerns the order of the State Electricity Regulatory Commission. It's in direct contempt of your Lordship's order, where Lordship had held that sitting singly is not permitted and a non-judicial member cannot pass orders. By an order, they have passed an order granting special tariff, etc., to the heavy industry.
We are for
Tomorrow,
the
Lordship.
Yes.
Tomorrow we have some difficulty. Mr. Paul is not well, ma'am. So it is better to
Then Mr. Thappa should be there. No, Monday.
Because Lordship, in fact, I'm requesting for tomorrow because day after the matters are listed before the commission, and if the commission then takes up the matter.
Tomorrow is
for hearing,
Friday,
then-
correct? Saturday is commission thing.
Yes.
Then tomorrow. Yes.
tomorrow.
Doesn't matter. You engage someone else. If there's a senior or counsel, engage any senior counsel. They're many in Shillong. Yes. You know, the senior counsels engage only for a day.
I don't mind.
That is the practice. Yes.
Your Lordship, I'd like to mention hearing item number 38, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I've served a copy of the rejoinder to the state. It'll be filed during course of the day, Your Lordship.
Okay. Yes.
My lord, in fact, this matter was a fixed matter today, my lord, to be heard. And Mr. Advocate General is also present to argue this
What
matter
happened to
today.
the Thappa? Is it ready?
So, my lord, the
What
rejoinder.
rejoinder do you file? With the leave of the court.
We have received a copy. It is against the affidavit of the state, my lord.
Your Honor, that is regarding the writ petition.
Okay.
That is regarding
No, this
the
is what? This is the same matter, correct?
And my lord, there was a miscase. There is a miscase also filed, my lord, where my friend has paid for stay. So this matter,
Status
this
quo
was supposed to
order.
be heard also, my lord.
And the union,
Tomorrow?
as well as the
Tomorrow?
Advocate General is here, my lord.
He's leaving.
He actually has come for this matter also, since it was fixed. My senior is here, my lord.
Yes, my lord. I saw that prayer is being made for rejoinder is being filed. Rejoinder. I've seen rejoinder is nothing because state is not a necessary party, and the order has been passed by union, my lord. And they have moved the IS saying that suspend the license granted to private persons under the triple MCR, and they are not even party. MA has been moved, my lord.
That'll be examined. We'll examine it.
Yes.
When we'll have you here tomorrow?
I'll do it on VC if I'm not here, my lord. I'll do it. Or
Next
Monday.
next week,
Tuesday.
Your Lordship.
After 1 week, yes.
Next week, Your Lordship.
Next week, next Thursday, yes. After 1 week, yes.
Lordship, regarding the miscase,
Yes.
that will be taken up together.
It's still on board, correct?
Yes.
Of course, we are at liberty to agitate your prayer in this case, yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Lordship, I beg to mention item 34.
34.
Yes, Your Lordship.
What happened to Yobin?
He's on leave, Your Lordship.
It's only 19 matter. That'll be the last time to come before my court. So all the best. 2 weeks, yes.
Similar prayer for item 40 and 43.
40,
Yes, Your Lordship.
40, 21 matter. 40 and
43.
My lord, in
43.
item number 40, I appear with Mr. S. Sahai, my lord, for the
With Mr.?
corporation. Mr. Sahai, my lord.
Mr.
S.
Sahai.
Sahai.
Yes. Okay, 40 and 43 after 2 weeks, yes.
Deeply obliged.
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to
Yes,
mention
yes.
item number 33 of the hearing list, Lordship.
33.
Lordship.
Who's the other side?
Lordship, Mr. Ganguly is appearing.
Mr. Das is there.
But he's
Mr. Ganguly, are you ready the matter today? We can't hear you. Your audio is not working. We can't hear you.
Lordship can hear me now, Manoj?
Yes, I can hear you. Are you ready the matter today?
Manoj, I am ready with the matter, Manoj. It is Mr. Paul who has informed me that he is down with flu, Manoj. But I pray, Manoj, that a full final date may be fixed. It's a 2018 matter.
We are fixing
Lordship
final
has,
dates every time.
Every time, Manoj.
Yes,
That
and
is why.
then if we
Lordship,
can't help it,
kindly
the
fix a
party is
date.
there. It is the matter as a fixed item for hearing on 13th
date, Manoj,
of
13th of August, Manoj.
No, on
But I will not take any adjournment, Manoj. I hope Mr. Paul appears.
yes. On 10th?
No, 13th is Sunday, I think.
10th. Yes.
similar
But not on 10th, Manoj. Can it be on any other date but 9th? Or
Okay,
any
then
other
it will be on
except
16th. Yes.
16th, Lordship. Deeply obliged.
Similar prayer for item number 36.
36 is Abi Cook. Who's the other side?
Lordship,
Mr. Bikida. Yes.
I have no objection. Sir, 13, 14 times they have sought for adjournments. No
Then
further
we pause.
adjournments.
Last opportunity, my lord.
Why are you seeking time?
But, actually, briefing counsel Miss BF Khanakalang, she is not.
Mr. Thapa is sitting behind you. He's very adept and competent.
Last opportunity, my lord. Last opportunity we have given.
At what stage is it? Is it last stage?
Let us
It is for closure of my lord, written statement by us, my lord. They have closed.
Oh, a very interesting matter. A CRP. Okay, 1 week. Yes.
So there is a last and final
1 week.
option.
1 week. Yes. Last and final portion. It is expected that as Chandra prays that the matter be adjourned due to the illness of the senior arguing counsel staff. It is noted that this matter has been adjourned repeatedly, and serious objections have been raised by the respondent counsel, Mr. B.K. Das. Next expected no further adjournment will be taken. However, in the interest of justice, this is a matter after 1 week.
May I please, Lordship, sorry. May I make a mention of 10 and 11, my lord, of the supplementary list?
Yes.
My lord, this matter was fixed day before yesterday. And it was again put up today, my lord. Here, my lord, as Lordship has already been informed, Mr. Paul is down with flu. And we can have it on Monday, my lord, subject to your Lordship's convenience. 10 and
Okay.
11 on Monday, my lord.
Monday.
Come up, guys.
Also this.
I beg to mention
Yes.
item 41.
Item?
41.
21.
41.
Speak up, speak up. You know. Maybe my hearing is becoming, I don't know. Yes, 41. On behalf of Mr. Chandraso.
Yes, Your Lordship. I'm appearing on behalf of petitioner.
Yes, what do you want?
I'm praying that this matter may be taken up after 1 week.
My lord, I have no objection.
Very good. These matters all disappearing from my list, yes. 1 week.
Highly obliged, Judge.
Lordship, similar prayer for item 6, 7 from the supplementary list.
Item?
6 and 7 from the supplementary
Where's the
list.
Chandraso? He hasn't come back.
He's out of station, Your Lordship.
Yes. 6 and 7. Very good, yes. Next
Please,
week.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 39.
39?
39. I'm praying for 2 weeks' time.
No objection.
You're for the petitioner?
Yes, Your Lordship.
2 weeks time, yes, 2 weeks, after 2 weeks. on the prayer of yes. That's it. Yes.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
The order how many?
Please, Your Lordship, the settlement is under process, Your Lordship.
It's under process?
Yes.
How long will it take?
3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Expedited?
Okay.
Yeah. Where's Mr. Maulong? Mr. D. Nyota, Land Counsel for the petition submits that the settlement process is still underway. So he prays that the matter be adjourned to avoid any possible outcome. So, after 3 weeks, yes, sir. And none appears for the respondent. So, this is the matter after 3 weeks. Yes.
My obliged.
Main list, item number 1.
This matter has become jinx, Mr. Jindal. I have a good mind to.
Your Lordship, I'm filing it today, Your Lordship, bullet points. The bullet points, I'm filing it today, Your Lordship.
I don't remember what the matter is about.
Naturally.
It has to be argued afresh. We're not accepting your bullet points. It's taken too long.
It's taken 3 months for them to file. And in fact, the second round of rehearing, if Lordship does it, it will not take more than 10 minutes, my Lord, because the law has been clarified by various high courts. Last time it took about 5.5 hours. This time it will take 10 minutes, not more than that.
That's your assurance.
My assurance, because the law is with me.
Yes, the opening statements might take 10 minutes, Mr. Jindal.
Lordship, it won't, because Lordship is fairly well acquainted with the background facts. Various high courts over the last 2-3 months have passed judgments in my favor. I'll just place those judgments. Won't take more than 10 minutes.
Yes, sir. This is matter for rehearing on so and so. Yes.
Lordship, on a date when they are available, my lord, because again.
You are for Mr. Paul?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Very difficult. Who'll argue? You'll argue, Mr. Panthi?
No,
You solemnly undertake to argue the matter the next day this week's? Or face consequences? You can't give that. You can't give that undertaking. Fine, we'll fix it on. You give a date, Mr. Jindal, since you have been at the receiving end.
Lordship, 16th, if that is convenient.
16 August, yes.
Highly obliged.
You keep the bullet points for now.
Item number 2.
Your Lordship, I'm praying for 2 weeks' time to file
How
my
many times
rejoinder.
you taken?
I'm not sure, Your Lordship.
You're not sure?
Rejoinder is ready, Your Lordship. We're just waiting for the parties to come and sign.
Why has it been? The client's been very ill. How many times have you taken for rejoinder? Once. Okay, we'll give you another chance. Yes, sir. MS Mr. Karma prays funds allowed further 2 weeks time to file rejoinder affidavit.
Much
Just thereafter.
6 to 8. The corporation.
Yes.
So they are filed respondents also and state respondents also. There are a number of affidavits that have been filed.
No, to which affidavit do you want to file rejoinder?
None of the rejoinder has been filed so far.
Praying for 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship. The
So
rejoinder is ready.
file whatever. You can put up the petition at that point of time. Yes.
Item number 3.
To the 2 weeks for time, down to the rejoinder filed by the respondent.
May it please Your Lordship. Your Lordship, on the last occasion I had submitted that the service book of the petitioner had been forwarded to the Director of Local Fund. However, Your Lordship, the Director is now saying that they have not received the paper with the service book and all necessary documents. So the Director has instructed the SDSEO to reconstruct the service book of the petitioner here, Your Lordship.
You file a small affidavit then?
Yes, Your Lordship.
This MSZ non-compete is submitted that instructions have been received and he will allowed to place the same away affidavit.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Accordingly, 2 weeks time is granted
Obliged, Your Lordship.
for affidavit by the respondent.
Item number 4.
This is contempt matter.
1 second.
Contempt. On behalf of respondent number 2, I have filed the show cause, Lordship. Respondent number 2.
What is the matter about? What violation of which order? Is it complied?
No, Your Lordship. 3 and 4 are yet to file the affidavit.
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. M.L. Napier. I'm for respondent 3 and 4. I pray for 2 weeks' time, Lordship.
Already time was taken by Mr. M.L. Napier. Where is he? He's out station, Mr. M. Napier. And who's that person appear in court number 1? He's a different type, different.
After he appeared in court number 1, he left.
You don't make those kind of submissions. We'll record in the order.
After appearing
You know what a doppelganger? You've heard of the term doppelganger? It's when you have someone who looks exactly like you in another part of the world. It's like that. You don't make submissions. You make reasonable submissions that the court can digest. Yes. Your name? Mr.
JXO.
Yes, JXO on behalf of 1-4. Please for. You already filed affidavit.
On behalf of respondent 2, I have filed, Lordship. Respondent 1 is the former BDO. He has contacted me, Lordship, but he has not turned up to.
This is by name, contempt by name, he has to file affidavit. Yes, Mr. H. Kharmi submits that on behalf of the current BDO, respondent number 2, an affidavit has been filed. So with regard to respondent number 1, he prays that he will allow some further time as respondent was X. On board a former BDO, he prays he will allow further time stuff. Some next paragraph, similar prayer has been made by Mr. Jeksu on behalf of respondents number 3 and 4. This is prayers allowed. This is matter after 2 weeks of affidavits by the respondent number 1, 3 and 4.
Item number 5.
Please, Your Lordship. The petitioner challenged an order of removal of service passed by the disciplinary authority, and this was directly challenged by way of a writ petition. The respondents had raised an objection on prior occasions. This is a matter where I need to go to CAT. Now, I've also examined the CCS rules. The petitioner ideally should have preferred a departmental appeal, which was not filed by him. The time period has also expired. So, may I only pray for permission to withdraw this case with liberty to file an application, a departmental appeal, and only with the observation that they'll consider my application leniently. The delay.
They're not, you'll consider his departmental appeal. That's very kind of you.
Yes. There is a delay, I'll have to file an application for condemnation.
Doesn't matter, they'll consider it on its merits. Since you're pursuing the remedy elsewhere.
Lordship.
When you filed the petition, was it within time?
Not at all. I was just checking that. In fact, the order under challenge is dated 7th of November 22. We filed the writ petition on 9th of March 22. On advice, I've spoken to him. It was on advice at that time. He understands he needs to file a departmental inquiry right now. So he's willing to do that.
Mr. SN submits that on examination of the matter, it appears that there exists a provision for departmental inquiry. However, he said, however, the period has since lapsed. Next paragraph. Its only prayer at this stage is that we've permitted to withdraw the incident application with liberty to file an appropriate appeal before the department, and that the department consider the same. That's also the aspect of delay term. Next paragraph, Mr. Debnard, Learned Counsel for the respondent, has no objection, but however submits that the appeal, when preferred, will be examined by the department on its merits, as also on the aspect of condemnation of delay.
That's only the observation they'll consider the delay leniently. As far as the appeal is concerned, on merits is fine.
Concerned aspect of delay, yes, like by view of submissions made by the counsel of the parties, that this petition is closed or withdrawal. However, with liberty to the writ petitioner to file the said departmental inquiry appeal, and for the respondents to consider the same on its merits.
Item number 6.
Lordship, I'm praying for another 2 weeks' time for the affidavit, Lordship. In the meantime, my lord, they have filed a miscase.
I have filed miscase, Your Lordship, for revival of interim order. Your
Very
Lordship.
good. That's a correct procedure. Mary, how much time going to take for affidavit?
2 weeks, my lord.
First time? No, it's the first time appearing.
No, Your Lordship.
Yes. First miss case number 164/2023, miss case number 26 in WPC number 53/2023. This application has been filed for revival of the interim order dated 20th March 2023, passed in miss case number 26/2023 in WPC number 53. Mr. D. Nirta submits that due to inadvertence, when the matter was listed on
27/6.
27/6,
Yes.
27/6, no prayer was made for continuance of the interim order granted. Looking into the facts and circumstances of the matter, this case is allowed, and the interim order dated 20th March 2023, passed in this case number 26/2023, stands revived until further orders. Next, in the main case, Mr. S. Depp, and you also?
Yes.
Your appeal response number?
428.
428.
Yes. 428.
428.
1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, 3. In the main matter, Miss S. Depp, learned counsel is 1, 2, 3, and P. Biswarakarma, right? Yes, for 4 to 8. Pray for another further 3 weeks' time to file the affidavits.
All right.
Just accordingly also.
7.
The affidavit is ready. I will file in the course of the day.
For the petitioner, Mr. Jha.
Mr. Jha is there.
Yes, sir. Dr. N. Muzika, learned DHA, submits the affidavit ready. File in the course of the day. We'll file in the course of the day.
But only this is an interim order, my lord. This is a transfer matter. This petitioner has been transferred from Shillong, my lord, to his respective unit in Manipur.
Doesn't matter. Interim order passes to continue to the next date. List on so and so.
A little shorter date.
That's up to the court master.
8.
But
what is this? None of you have filed affidavits.
Lordship, yet to receive its
1, 2,
instructions.
4, 5, 6, 7. What's the matter about?
Regarding SOP, Your Lordship.
Regarding?
SOP, 100 hectare minimum for prospective.
Oh, that mining matter.
Lordship.
How this matter was filed when, Mr. Sangma?
In May.
23rd April, Lordship. I think May, Lordship, sorry.
Filed 23rd April. You can't, it's not possible to file affidavit. Some problem is there.
District Council doesn't have much say in this because the state has to respond.
We need further time, Lordship.
State government, Your Lordship, they have issued SOP, but not in accordance with
Yeah, that's why you're before the court. Yes, SOP, how enforceable is it? Or
Yes, Your Lordship.
What status does it have? Status of
They don't
executive
have
instructions?
They don't have any source.
Does it have the status of executive instructions, or what status does it have?
Nothing, Your Lordship.
Nothing means?
Nothing means they don't have any source to have this. It is in violation of the MMDR Act, Section 6, Your Lordship.
It was a point of law.
Yes, Your Lordship.
On a point of law, it's not on a point, not on any factual basis.
No, it is.
Then why? Then we need affidavit then.
They have.
We look at SOP against the
minimum.
everything is done in accordance with law. You're positive about that?
Yes, Your Lordship.
It's only a matter of law. It's confined to a.
Yeah. They don't have the source. Delegated legislation is not there for state government to issue this SOP, Your Lordship.
State office member.
It's rules. They are rules or they are executive instructions, or what is the status?
It simply says on notification of standard operative procedure for grant of prospective license and all.
They'll have the status of executive
Only
instructions.
because of they fix minimum 100 hectare. That means 1 kilometer.
No, we are aware of it. What is the status of this SOP? You're saying it doesn't have the character of executive instructions, nor is delegated legislation.
No.
Nor is it a form of rule. What is it?
Your Lordship, in fact, MMDR Act has fixed the area.
No, we're not talking about that. I'm talking about what is the status of these things you're challenging. Is it executive instructions?
They are already.
We don't care about 100 meters or 1 inch or something. What's the status of?
In initial step, Your Lordship.
Let's see the SOP. Which page is it?
27.
You're not getting my question, the court's question, Mr. Sangma.
What has been challenged is at page 33, Lordship.
No, fine. This is it's a notification of, it's an OM.
Yes, Lordship.
What they're challenging is page 33, clause 15.
Miscellaneous.
Clause 15, application of mining lease shall be for an area not
Not less than 100 hectares.
How does it conflict with the MRD Act?
There is maximum they have prescribed, Your Lordship. In MMDR
where does it say about the MRD Act? Where does it say about the
MMDR.
about the area?
It is maximum 10 kilometer maximum.
No, minimum.
Minimum is not prescribed, Your Lordship.
Then, how do you say it's against the MRD Act?
But here they have
Section?
minimum 6. Your Lordship.
Okay. Section 6. Section 6. Yes, no minimum is provided.
Lordship.
Only that it should be compact.
Yes.
You file affidavit. It's not only a point of law. It's a problem.
I think the state government should file an affidavit, Your Lordship.
Prayer is again made on behalf of the state respondents as well as other respondents appearing matter for further time to file affidavits. Next, as a matter of some importance and affidavits are required, respondents are allowed further 3 weeks time to file affidavits. It's listed after. After it is expected on the next date, the affidavit should actually be on board.
My lord, kindly 4 weeks time.
Weeks.
Much
Item
obliged,
number 9.
Lordship.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Rejoinder has been received, yes.
Yes.
Lordship, in this matter, proceedings are complete. I bring that this matter may be listed for hearing.
Parties submitted the briefs are complete. The police matter for hearing. And so on, so yes.
10.
Well, I am for the state respondent.
Where's MSR Colney?
I'm for the state
My
respondent.
lord, this
We're not
matter has
accepting
been-
that.
This matter is assigned to Mr. A. Khan, my lord. He missed on the last occasion.
Actually, there was an oversight, my lord.
Therefore, my lordship, I had to appear on behalf of the state.
It's not accepted. It's on. It's recorded judicially.
My lord, I have seen
that
the
you,
order.
that you're going to
I
appear.
have seen the order, my lord. I have seen the order. However, the matter has been assigned to Mr. Khan. So Mr. Khan has insisted.
Mr. Khan is a very
he will
busy
be
lawyer.
com-
Doesn't have time to come to High
There was
Court.
an
He has
oversight.
requested
Doesn't
that
your
you will
panel know
continue
that?
this matter.
He's a very busy person.
My lord, I have informed how the matter was taken up, and even the court order was conveyed to him. But he has said that it's his matter, so he
There
will
was an
continue.
oversight, my lord. I undertake.
My lord, we kindly accept the apology, my lord.
Anyway, you want time to file affidavit again?
My lord.
Mr. A. Khan for respondents 1, 2, 3, and 5, and Mr. S. Thapa for brief one up for the 2 weeks time to file affidavit. Not recording anything.
11.
For affidavit. Praying for some more time.
Do the brief for the
Mr. Jha.
officer indicates that ED card service report on behalf of respondent number 8 has been received, but the same, not for respondents number 7, 9, 10, and 11. Dr. M. Mosika also prays for further
4 weeks.
4 weeks time to file, 3 weeks time to file affidavit. Yes. Releases matter after 3 weeks for affidavit on behalf of respondents 1 to 6, for appearance respondent number 8, and for first service report on respondents 7, 9, 10, and 11. Yes.
Item number 12.
Your Lordship. This is regarding the transfer of the principle of primary
structures now.
Yes, Your Lordship. And this is the order, Lordship can keep it on record now. The government has issued this order that I stand retired.
You're extending the service now?
No, my lord.
No. Why not?
I'm sorry, my lord. It's not very legible, but still readable, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Yes, retired.
As the writ petitioner since superannuated on 31st of July, so and so, nothing remains constrained in the petition, as the same has been rendered infructuous. Accordingly, matter stands closed on being infructuous. You've done the service to your client, but Mr. Sen.
13.
Chief, here in this case, there is some new development, Lordship, so I want to draw the liberty to file a fresh, Lordship.
Mr. S.A. Sheikh submits that due to certain developments, he may be allowed to withdraw this incident petition with liberty to file afresh, if so advised. So, prayers allowed, matter stands closed on withdrawal, however, liberty has prayed.
14.
My lord, this is this university case, Your Lordships, where my lord, where Your Lordships, my lord, on the last occasion, if Your Lordship recollect, the post was advertised, my lord, for geology. Now, my lord, the writ petitioner participated in the screening. Thereafter, my lord, may file this writ petition only on the ground, Your Lordship, that while appearing in the screening test,
Met the other people.
interaction, on the basis of interaction, and Lordship has directed me, though there is no stay, Lordship has directed me, my lord, to obtain necessary instruction. I looked into the records, my lord, I have prepared the charge, Absolutely false and frivolous. Why this application has been filed, my lord? It's a very, very serious thing, my lord. We are not going to file any affidavit in this case, but these are still confidential, your lordship. It cannot be shared. I have the entire chart based on records. I'll place it before my lord.
Why don't we fix it next week, my lord, since Mr.
My lord, they'll keep on adjourning, my lord. The dependency of this case is very, very, my lord, just to exert pressure on the...
You'll face heavy costs.
Very, very serious thing, my lord.
If that is correct, you'll face heavy costs.
My lord.
Very to pay. Not less than, what is his salary?
He's the associate professor.
Over a lakh. Yes, 1 month salary. Will go
Lordship, only thing ensure this kind of thing should not remain. Supreme Court has said, I have come across something.
whatever the
Just
decision,
maintaining
you
the
can file an
petition,
affidavit,
keeping the petition pending amounts to exerting pressure on the selection committee.
When is Mr. Paul coming? Monday?
Next week.
Let it be on Monday.
Matter on Monday for further orders. As paid by the... Yes. Very good. We'll record your presence. Obliged.
15.
My lord, item number 15 to 30 are those DCRG matter. On the last occasion, my lord has allowed us to file an affidavit. So, my lord, we have filed the affidavit in item number 24, my lord.
No, only thing is that you have to supply copies of the affidavit to all the parties.
My lord, I've given to all the councils appearing in this
So
DCRG
what do you have
matter.
to say about the affidavit filing?
Well, if I may submit, our item is item number 23.
Doesn't matter. It's a common cause, correct?
No, I'm sorry to say that.
Oh.
Because we are the association. We have come with a clear case of liability of the government towards
Satisfying the...
helping out the MCA. Now, the whole idea of tagging this case together with the other cases was to give an opportunity, what I understand, was to give an opportunity to the respondents, MCA and the government, whether the course of action as made out in our case, whether that course of action is acceptable to them or not. Now, they have filed an affidavit generally saying, and that is also only from MCA. The points which have been raised in our petition, those have not been answered at all.
Has the state filed an affidavit?
No. In our case, an affidavit from the state as well as...
So that means your case stands a different footing than the other cases.
Altogether. And
then what should we do then?
Secondly, my lord, we being an association, we are not in a position to concede to the suggestions and the ideas which have been promulgated in their affidavit. They are saying that they were going to make payments by part and all that because they are pleading financial difficulty. Now, our whole idea in the case is that the state cannot possibly. I am not a man of economics, but I stand to be corrected. In public finance, no, the state cannot plead. They don't have the resources.
The state or the corporation has pleaded.
Here in this
if the state has pleaded, that means a breakdown of the entire machinery. Yes. If the corporation pleads,
well, the corporation might.
Iffy, yeah.
But here the opportunity is given to the state, and the way out shown is that the state can help out the organization, the corporation. Now, they have absolutely sidelined us and come up with a common affidavit where their only suggestion is that they may be allowed to file on
stagger your payments.
Yes, stagger, and then that the reason is that financial.
So do you propose that you delink this matter from the other matters?
Well, I would say that if they are not filing an affidavit, then the matter can be taken for final hearing. If they are not,
no, we'll hear it finally then.
Well, our matter.
We'll hear it finally. We will take it piece by piece. Doesn't matter.
Well,
even your case, we will hear it on that day. But then if at the time of hearing, if we feel that a certain other aspect, we look to that. But there'll be a liberty to the state to file an affidavit specifically to WPC number?
WPC 39 of 2023.
39. We'll record that. Yes. It is submitted at the bar that the copy of the affidavit to answer the 17 writ petitions have been served upon all the concerned councils. So, next paragraph. Mr. S. Chakravarti, however, has drawn the attention of the court to the fact that WPC number 39 of 23 stands on a slightly different footing in as much as certain issues have been raised there which have not been addressed by the affidavit that's been filed. So, as be that as it may, these matters may be proceeded with for hearing. However, liberty to the state respondents to file a specific affidavit with regard to the averments made in WPC number 39, which concerns them directly.
My lord, I appear for the corporation in 39.
Yeah, for the corporation, we will not say
not
name.
require my
Then,
friend is appearing for the state.
You're appearing for the state? Yes.
Commission, there's a commission also.
Yes. No, the state has to answer then. Yes. This is matter for hearing after 3 weeks.
My lord, if I may submit,
Answer,
my lord,
answer.
item number 16 is not DCRG matter. 15, 17 to 32.
What is
16
item?
is a different matter, my lord.
Then
15, then my lord, 17 to
what
32.
15 is what?
18 my lord, 15 is a DCRG matter, my lord.
So the other one
These
is
are all
which,
connected matter, my lord. 15, then 17.
no, which one is
to
not
32.
which is
My
different?
lord, item number 16.
What is it concerned with?
My lord, 16, my colleague Zatin Ongkir is appearing.
Who?
My lord, this is state matter, my lord, different issue. This
So
are
what
these
is the
matter.
issue there?
My lord, I'm not appearing in that matter, my lord. So my colleague
Who's
is appearing.
the for the petitioner item 16?
So my lord, it may be corrected.
Huh?
My lord.
Then who was appeal number 16?
My lord, 15 has been called right now, my lord. So along with the 15, the other matters have been submitted, my lord. That is 17 to 32.
Your Lordship, it is a service matter, Your Lordship, regarding VRS, item number 16.
Then huh? It also connected. It'll be called out.
My lord, yes.
Till 32, my lord. 12, 15, what are the numbers?
My lord, from 15, then 17 to 32.
It's all right. 15, 17, 32. Then at least 16 will be different. Hapiona, Joranson, so and so.
16?
Yes.
Yeah. You're not filed rejoinder, you filed it.
Not yet, Your Lordship. I'm
Why?
seeking another 2 weeks' time. Your Lordship,
How many times you sought?
3 times already, Your Lordship.
This is the third time.
The 4th.
No more rejoinder.
Your
Yes,
Lordship,
rejoinder, final rejoinder by the petitioners close this matter for final hearing.
Your Lordship, I...
Sorry.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Supplementary list.
We are keeping some, I mean, like what is called convention. Rejoinder is not a right also. Yes.
Much obliged, Lordship. List, item number 2.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, this earlier order, Lordship, that in the order dated 8/9/2022.
Where is that?
At page, that order relevant practices. Annexure 1 to 8, it should have they will put annexure here. Annexure 2, Lordship. 1, 2, 3, this one.
Annexure 2? 1/7/2019.
No, that order is there in the. It's by the mistake in that occasion, but
You forgot to annex it?
Annex it, Lordship.
You forgot to annex it, no?
The High Court order is annexed, Lordship.
Where is it?
It is in the other page. Why don't you write the page number here? You didn't put the page number, Lordship. I'm so sorry. Actually, it is there in that. You should have put the page number here. Write the page number.
Annexure 4.
Lordship, that order, High Court order is there, Lordship. Due to mistake, Lordship, I'm so sorry because while filing, this should have reflect the page number.
1 second. Now what's happened now?
No, what happened actually that the relevant para 4, it says that the miscase number, miscase appeal number 2 of 2019 should be proceeded, and that should, it is written, may I just read it, Your Lordship, in view of the submission of the learned senior counsel for the sole respondent, the impugned order is quashed and set aside. Accordingly, the miscase number 2 of 2019 is to proceed before the concerned court in accordance with law. However, it is informed that the Court of the Assistant Judge District Council Court GHDC Tura is not functioning. It is expected that the matter be taken up by the competent court, that is the Additional Judge District Council Court, Your Lordship. Now, what the grievances of the petitioner here is that actually this same judge actually she against whose order has been set aside by this court is still taking up this case, Your Lordship. It is written the Assistant Judge District Council Court.
Who's appearing? We are filing a miscase in a disposal matter.
This is already disposed of. But only thing is that there is a direction from the court that let this matter be taken up by some other judge. It means like he has mentioned the additional judge. It is mentioned, but the same court against whose order?
Additional judge?
Assistant.
Yes, issue where we said in miscase.
Mr. Day is not present, Lordship, because
given him notice.
Just
can you just get instructions?
Made party if my friend can supply.
No, it's just a matter of administration. At least you just assist the court.
It appears that the same judge has been now.
Instead of
yes,
if you go another judge, he's taking the matter again.
Same. That is the correct. We will give the copy.
This Srimati P.S. Marak, he's taking the matter again.
Yes. Same. She is the same person who is taking the case.
This Mrs. application has been filed in a disposed of matter, namely CRP No. 23 of 2022. Stop. And petitioner submits that when this matter was disposed of by this court by order dated. By order dated 8/9/2022. It was directed that a miss appeal number 2019 was to be proceeded with by the concerned court in accordance with law. In this case, the additional judge is a council court JHDC. Tura, stop.
When this matter was disposed of by this court by order dated 2019, it was directed that the miss appeal number 2 of 2019 was to be proceeded with by the concerned court in
accordance with law.
In this case, the
court of additional judge, district council court, Tura, stop. He submits that. However, the court assistant judge presided over by Srimati P.S. Marak is still
He's taking up this case. That
still
order
agitating the matter. Where's the order?
In the next page 28, she has taken that page 28. The order has first taken evidence.
Page 28.
Yes, page 28. Yes. That type copy. She has taken this matter
to substantiate this submission.
On 23rd.
The Iran Council referred to an order dated
23/03/2023.
Lordship, to show that the said assistant judge is still seized with the matter. Next paragraph. Though the GHDC has not been made a party here, Mr. S. Deb, who's present in court, has volunteered to assist. Has volunteered to obtain information with regard to the submissions made in this case. Accordingly, this is matter after 2 weeks. Just find out whether that miscase is being taken up by that. But how? If the order is there, why is she still taking it up? Maybe didn't read order carefully.
No, this order is actually presented. We have said.
CRP also we were not made party. Whether the order was at all communicated or not also.
We have communicated lots of this. We have given.
Yeah, but he's got a point also. Yes. Once they know, they make corrections.
Much less lots.
Copy of the order be made available to Mr. S. Deb.
Please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm entering appearance on behalf of respondent number 6, 7, and 8.
Very good. What about 1 to 5? Yes.
Your Lordship, kindly give me 4 weeks' time. I'll file my affidavit then.
I'll give you 3 weeks' time.
All right.
Yes, Ms. P.S. Nongri, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
That appearance would be on behalf of respondents number 6 to 8. As such service is complete, term. She prays for around 3 weeks' time to file affidavit. Similar prayer made on behalf of MS Arakoli for the respondents. Prayers aloud. She prays for all author. Similar prayer. This is a matter of the 3 weeks. Yes.
Item number 4.
Chief, I am appearing for district respondent. I have received my Paravas comment, Lordship. So I did some time.
Where's the petitioner? Mr. S.A. Sheikh, GA for the respondent, submits that instructions have been received and that he may be allowed
2 weeks, Lordship.
to stand to file affidavit. Yes. Prayers allowed. None appears for respondent. After Mrs. S.A. Sheikh. Oh, none appears for the petitioner, sorry.
Hello.
Item number 5.
Your Lordship, in this matter, I'm praying for further 3 weeks' time, Your Lordship, to file our affidavit.
As soon as prays for further 3 weeks' time to file affidavit for respondents.
Hearing. Item 8.
Yes, who's appearing for the petitioner?
Lordship, it's Mr. Hazarika.
Petitioner?
Yes, Lordship.
So dismiss for default since he's not here.
Lordship, please. Also, Lordship, petitions have been seeking adjournment for last hour.
But he's supposed to be not well today, and another mention is made. What should we do? This is regarding acquisition.
Lordship, for compensation of the land agreement.
None present on behalf of the petitioner. But in interest of justice, let the matter appear for 2 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship.
9.
Yes. Ready to matter today?
Lordship, yes, my lord. My lord, the issue which is involved is whether, my lord, 2 bidders who are running separate corporate, who are having separate corporate identities, running separate firms, having no connection with each other, if they are, my lord, husband and wife by way of a societal relationship, whether that would amount to collusive.
So we don't have any corporate relationship, only societal relationship. Yeah.
So, my lord, the tender was floated. 4 bidders participated, my lord. 1 was disqualified at the technical stage.
4 bidders took part.
4 bidders took part, my lord, for
Yes.
a tender which was floated in 2018 for construction of a, my lord, shooting range at Nagaland. My lord, 4 bidders took part, and 3 bidders, my lord, went ahead to the financial stage. However,
And 2 of the bidders were husband and wife.
yes, the 2 bidders who were there.
So you had exchanged the rates. You already knew what rates you're bidding.
No, my lord.
You didn't. I mean, with husband and wife, so that's not known.
They don't know, my lord, because what has happened is, my lord, this petitioner's firm has been working with the Assam Rifles much prior to this particular tender as well. My lord. He has carried out various works, and all those works, the other firm which is proprieted by his wife,
was also there as a bidder. And in all those situations, my lord, this objection was never raised. So, in the previous works also a similar situation arose. No objection was taken, the work was completed, and the entire process payment was made. There was no objection and there was no adversity.
Were they aware that your husband and wife on earlier occasions?
Well, that I don't know, because what happened was in the NIT, my lord, in the notice inviting tender, there was no specific requirement for me to disclose that another bidder may be the proprietor of one of the companies which are bidding is related to me personally.
You have the authority to show that. See, two wrongs to make a right.
Lordship,
Even if they didn't raise objections at the same time, if it comes to notice that maybe it has some collusion aspect, some collusion element is there
No, my lord,
in the bids, then
my lord, had it been a situation, I was trying to, my lord, find certain precedents or something. Directly to the point, I could not, my lord, unfortunately, till now. Only one aspect, I found, my lord. There, my lord, what happened was a similar situation arose where two firms bidded, my lord. One firm was awarded the contract. The second firm, turned out there was a link, my lord, there was a corporate relationship. In as much as, my lord, the agents and some of the chartered accountant of both the firms was the same person. So hence it was found that, my lord, that there is all likelihood that both the firms know each other's strategy and the information, access to information is there. And as such it was, my lord, the tender was cancelled. But here there is no such allegation that, my lord, there is any collusion, except for the fact that they are husband and wife, which we have fairly admitted that yes, we are husband and wife. There is no.
So your bid was cancelled.
The bid was not cancelled, my lord. The work was awarded to me. The site was handed over to me. I started the work. Thereafter, it was terminated. So my second limb of submission is, my lord, that once the contract has been concluded between the parties, the conditions and terms for cancellation of that contract is also spelled out in the very notice inviting tender itself. And in those parameters, my lord, those are, my lord, in case if I don't comply within the time limit or if there's any other such aspect. But there is no such clause for termination of the contract after the contract has been awarded in such a situation. That, if at all, my lord, was a valid objection, could have been raised at the stage of the technical bid or prior to, my lord, latest prior to the allotment of the work. Lordship, the financial security deposit, everything has been submitted. They, my lord, issued a notice first asking me whether, and one more factor, my lord, the third firm, which was eventually disqualified, he filed a complaint, my lord.
Who filed a complaint?
The third firm. 4 firms were there, my lord. One was originally disqualified. 3 went ahead. The third firm, which lost out, my lord, filed a complaint after the work was awarded to me, saying that there is a collusive bidding because my firm and the second firm, which lost the tender, are the proprietors of the firm are husband and wife. That was the allegation made, and on the basis of that allegation, my lord, the concluded contract awarded to me has been terminated. Additionally, my lord, a money suit has been instituted for recovery of the amount. My whatever, my lord, supply I had already made is lying in the site location till date, and I have also been, my lord, blacklisted for a period of 2 years from all future works. So that 2 years, my lord, there was a provision in the imperial order itself that after the expiry of 2 years, we can approach the DGAR for review of the blacklisting part. So that, my lord, we have instructed to, my lord, approach accordingly. But here, my lord, what remains is that, of course, the criminal prosecution was also directed. That has been stayed.
By whom?
By this honorable court.
In this proceeding?
In this proceeding, the criminal, as far as the criminal prosecution is concerned, that has been stayed. But the other parts have...
Where's that order?
Lordship may kindly come to page 56, my lord, of the writ petition. I just want to point out.
No, and then was granted by Justice More.
Yes, at the stage of motion itself, a direction was given, my lord, to lodge a criminal complaint in the jurisdictional police station at for this fraud. That has been, my lord, stayed.
Okay.
So, Lordship,
what remains in the case now?
My lord, what remains is, my lord,
Is it all in nature of asking for requisite civil damages
Lordship,
and compensation?
compensation would lie because
if you're not pursuing that chapter regarding blacklisting, nothing remains here. Is the contract completed
in my
now?
humble submission, there is no fresh tender, so I may be allowed to resume the work, my lord.
My lord, the department has taken a decision to not to go for this particular shooting range, my lord.
Further?
They are not interested in setting up the shooting range.
You file the civil damages then, Mr. Dev.
In fact, they have not filed an affidavit also. All these points have.
Then you bring that on record that you abandoned this entire project. Then that matter, then he's at liberty to sue.
The blacklist, of course, I can.
Blacklist, of course, that's their own course, and then he can come to court later on also if they pass any kind of order which is.
But on the principle, my lord,
which you agree with. But on principle, see, Mr. Dev, the thing is that now everything rises in the realm of, because like you said, the materials already there. Find this aspect of cancellation is you can forget about it, because if they're not going to go on with the contract anymore, then there's no question of you reviving, getting being re-awarded the contract. The thing is that now you'll be entitled to some pecuniary, damages. If it is proven that yes,
So, my lord, as a matter of fact, my lord, we made advance payment to him, my lord, because under the terms of contract.
So that have to be adjusted.
We are to recover that, my lord, and for that we have filed a civil suit, my lord.
So you already filed a civil suit,
my lord.
That is part of the direction of the appeal order itself, that we were supposed to refund within a particular period.
You file an affidavit saying this has been abandoned.
Right. 1 week's time I'll file now.
Yes, in the course of hearing, Mr. Dr. N. Mozika, DSG, submits that the project in question, for which the writ petitioner, the writ question has since been abandoned. Stop. They directed to put in the same by way of affidavit within 1 week. This thereafter also. But then we'll pass orders.
Main list, item 35.
Item 25. Look.
My lord, my letter friend was supposed to produce some documents, guidelines.
What's this para 7? Is this one, the carriage shall be rejected by review medical board on the basis of clinical findings only?
But before that, there is some technical difficult things, madam. But here, what happened, my lord? Nowadays, in all these paramilitary forces, my lord, the recruitment is done by staff selection commission, my lord. Advertisement issued by them, processing and everything is done by them, my lord. Only when it comes to physical test running, those things, my lord, because the staff selection commission doesn't have wherewithal for that, they take the services of BSF or Assam Rifles. Now, again, my lord, this particular candidate, whether they are allotted BSF, CRPF, Assam Rifle on the basis of their ranking, my lord, and their choice, my lord. Here, even the staff selection commission is not a party. Only Assam Rifle has been made a party, my lord. Only because Assam Rifle, in this case, because there are thousands of candidates, my lord. Some are given to Assam Rifle, some to BSF, my lord, for doing those physical tests and other things, my lord. Lord, so kindly see page 9, my lord. The advertisement issued by Staff Selection Commission. Staff Selection Commission, Constable GD in CAPFs, NIA, SSF, and Rifleman in Assam Rifles. This is a composite examination for all this various services. Page 9, my lord, of the repetition.
Next one, page 9 it's a
advertisement.
It is the
his form, my lord. Sorry.
His form,
my lord.
Then where's the advertisement?
But the heading of the form also indicates, my lord. The exam is conducted by Staff Selection Commission and for all these services, my lord. Even the prayer, my lord, is to...
No, the thing is that now, how do you say that Staff Selection Commission will have something to say about this matter?
Why, my lord? Because Assam Rifle has a very limited role only to conduct the medical test and physical fitness test.
No, but that's the thing. The whole issue revolves around a medical test. We send him for clinical assessment again from by negligence, right? And he is found to be fit. So what do you look at that now? Para 7 of your this recruitment branch of Director General CRPF. You're appearing for CRPF here.
Assam Rifle is a party, my lord.
You're appearing for CRPF or for
Assam Rifle?
Then this one. One second. Why this Director General of CRPF then this document? Why is it referred to last time? See the last order?
Yes, sir. So Mr. Siddiqui pointed out something to that fellow.
Mr. Siddiqui, why do we ask for CRPF guidelines? Why?
My lord, it is they who have sent me to the Negri.
No.
They have taken
Why?
not that I
Last
have
order you
taken
see. Why is CRPF guidelines and Assam Rifle guidelines the same?
I did it, Mr. Luziak.
Is the CRPF guidelines and guidelines for Assam Rifles the same?
My lord friend can say, my lord, actually.
No, not Lazarus. You were the one who brought it up, right? To support your case.
Actually, my lord, they have taken to me in degree under these guidelines. I have no role to play there, my lord.
Where is it given that when you have writ petition? Let's see which annexure.
In paragraph 8, my lord, page 6 of the affidavit.
Excuse me.
It said that with regards to the statements and averments made in paragraph 8 to the 11th of the petition, the deponent denies the same and states that during RME and 12th October 20, the petitioner showed sign of injury in his ear as observed by the review medical board subsequent to the same as per para 7 of the guidelines dated 4th September
Oh yes.
20. The petitioner was referred to the for ENT specialist opinion with reference to deviated nasal
Why CRPF?
from a right and
Dr. Mosika, why if you Assam Rifles, why CRPF guidelines? That is why the court asked for it last time.
But APS
Have you got a copy of this, Mr. Siki?
No, I have not.
Where's your counsel here? Where's Mr. Nyota?
He's not here, I think. I will collect him from you. I will send
Yes?
somebody to Mr. Mozika. I will send somebody to Mr. Mozika.
That's very kind of you. Somebody should be here. So why did he send them under General CRPF guidelines? If it's good for Assam Rifles. This is stated in paragraph 8, he's correct. See, the petitioner showed signs of injury in his ear as observed by the review medical board, subsequent to the same as per para 7 Directorate General CRPF guidelines, dated 4th September 2020. The petitioner was referred to NEGRIMS for ENT special opinion. And he overruling the finding of the medical expert, he said, however, despite the hearing loss, ENT is declared unfit. And 7 very clearly says, 7 says the candidate should not be rejected by the review medical board on the basis of clinical findings only. Findings must be corroborated to conformity test, investigation, opinion of concerned specialist, government hospital, medical college institute. Now, clinical findings, your initial ones were that he is unfit. Now, after going to a recognized medical college institute, he's been found to be fit. So, what is the? How do you reconcile that?
I'll come back now. In the meantime, I'll supply.
Let him come back. A copy of the CRPF guidelines dated 4/9/2020 has been produced by the DSG today. Stop. Since there is no physical counsel present in court today, a copy of the same site will be supplied to the other side. Stop. Dr. N. Mosika also praised that he will have some time to obtain further instructions in the matter. This is matter after 2 weeks, yes, for further hearing. You get a copy, Mr. Siddiqui?
Yes, sir.
37.
Yes.
Asked for the last order dated 5/2023.
Last order was that you took adjournment. The last order.
Yes, I was not there actually.
No, that's the last order. Now you don't see last order of the last order says prayer made by.
But earlier he was asked to produce the record, and then at the same time he was asked to obtain the instruction because there was an order on 22/5/2023 where he was directed. It was mentioned that he has produced the record, and further 2 weeks time to obtain the same instruction that.
What instruction?
No, my lord. Because there was an inquiry report, my lord. He has filed an additional affidavit. Where in the additional affidavit?
Oh yes. Now the thing is
No, my
that
lord,
whether
what?
in an inquiry whether statements were recorded or not.
My lord.
So you only look at the procedure. That's all.
My lord. So on the last occasion, my lord, I had produced the original record. My lord, thereafter I verified from the office, my lord. So what they informed me that there is no other record with them, my lord. So the
Then
only
where-
record which
you
is
said
available.
the statements had been recorded. Where are the statements?
Yes, my lord. So
They were not
they
recorded.
could not retrieve anything, my lord. So that is what they informed me. This is the only record that they have, my lord.
No record has been recorded.
The same. This is what was.
But you were heard, no?
Produced before. This is what
No,
was
it was-
produced
I-
before
I'm
this honorable court on the last occasion. my
The
lord.
petitioner completely denied that he has never appeared before the inquiry officer, never given an opportunity, and even the termination letter was never issued to the petitioner.
Was the report given to you?
No, till date. Because it is only from the affidavit they have filed it.
But this report was given by the block mission coordinator to the district mission coordinator.
No, why the court asked for the proceedings was that this inquiry report reflects that the petitioner had given a statement.
Yes, my lord. That is the thing, my lord. So pursuant
And
to
also
that,
that she was heard. That you were required for so and so, and you produced so and so, like this paragraph.
so only fact, my lord, is that
How can you defend
only a
defend
statement
this
is
position
there.
if there are no statements, that is not available, the records are not available, and then like he's never been given a copy of the inquiry report also.
My lord, because inquiry was conducted on the direction of the district mission coordinator.
Correct. Whatever is
by the
now
block
things
mission
that might have
coordinator.
taken part, at least entitle a copy of the findings. You
Yes.
never.
My lord, these copies were never marked to any other person, my lord.
Doesn't matter if there's an inquiry report that affects them. See. See, now you see that, see this next page. The SMC of the above mentioned school held the meeting on 14th Feb and meeting the SMC decided to release Srimati, the petitioner, from her duty effective for a misconduct in duty. On inquiry procedure for releasing her from the post and the other signs observed, MC did not serve show cause notice explanation call before issue release order of Srimati so and so.
That is there.
Then
They have admitted that no so
my
cause.
question, you also admitted even contested elections without permission. So both sides here are culpable. UN contested elections, correct?
Without informing my lord.
Why we said that there was a information actually. In the earlier also we have stated he has taken some permission from this one and they allowed that was on the during holidays.
There is no
You
permission.
can go contest elections. Suppose since the held during New Year's time you contest and you suppose you're a government servant during holidays. I took because during elections held during holidays. So instead of going for vacation, I went and took part in elections. You can say that.
Well, only condition is actually that actually they should follow.
Where does it say? Where does it say? She's working in a government school, right?
The government school is a service exam.
She's also.
My petition, I have said that actually, Lordship, I have already from coordinator. I have already released.
See, Mr. P.T. Sangma, what are those rules that govern with regard to contesting for elections? What rules are those? The government, which rules in those regard? There are specific rules. What are those rules?
I'll prepare that.
There's a very important case also that's being said by division bench, where this bench held that that a teacher in a government-aided college can contest elections. Although there was notification that amended the rules that says that they cannot, and it came down to this bench that whether holding the post of teacher in such a school is an office of profit. It's not a government school. So the petition is allowed that it's not office of profit and they could contest. But there are certain things that you have to do. What rules is that? That is lower, what is the school called? Meghalaya School Service, what rules?
Division Act.
No.
School Division Act 1989.
No. The other rules.
But here the petitioner already have been punished. Yes, he has been.
No. The thing is that look, all we're looking at the procedure adopted by them in like terminate in the 3 hours of service, correct? Yes. It's absolutely patently wrong.
I've given 2 punishment. They have already punished me. They have released in the order. They said release.
No, the question of punishment. We're looking at the procedure. See. Again, if anything to be done, we're in accordance with law. Suppose they take action against you, SMC can hold inquiry, or maybe they push it over to the subdivision education officer also. Fine. Inquiries to be held, it has to be on a level playing field. You have to begin adequate opportunity. Your statements are recorded. Other people's statements or something against you to be recorded. You should have the given the opportunity to question them also, right? And then after that, then the inquiry officer comes to a certain finding. Then the inquiry officer submits the finding to your disciplinary authority or appointing authority. Then they look at the inquiry report, and if it's detrimental towards you, they should give you a copy, give you a chance to maybe refute the. Then they'll take a call on it. If they accept inquiry report, they say, okay, fine, Mr. So that is the general procedure, right? Now the only thing is
that was not
the procedure. There's no procedure at all. Only regarding that one part, should we dispose it off?
It's still pending court law. Matter of fact is they are admitted, no procedure has been followed.
Although we filed a very detailed affidavit, my lord, otherwise.
Detailed affidavit will not help you. You have to reinstate the service and pay all the back wages.
My lord, in that same letter, which is before, my lord, my lord, which is also enclosed at annexure 2, my lord.
Released the subject prisoner. Now they are not coming with any affidavit. Means that not filing affidavit means it's admission.
My lord,
amount to admission. It's only the state.
My lord, if I am allowed to read the inquiry report.
Yes.
Which is also annexed at annexure 2 of the affidavit, my lord. Page 11. Lord, with reference to the subject cited above, I have the honor to submit the inquiry report on complaint against Floritha Dimomin, assistant teacher, cum CRC coordinator of Hirapara SSA School by the SMC of Hirapara SSA School regarding the contesting at 19 Dodan Rabha Hasong.
Now, one thing before you go there, have you challenged your termination?
Because this termination letter was never issued to the petitioner. I got it only once they filed the affidavit in the additional affidavit. They have filed it from there.
No, my lord, we have filed an affidavit in our affidavit.
No, but have you challenged it? You didn't know you were terminated also when you came to court?
Because I got only the letter of release from the managing committee. If that is the case, if they should have...
when in actually given that letter of termination?
Termination they have given the...
My lord, annexure 6, we have filed only one affidavit, my lord. Question of additional affidavit does not come.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yes, they have to prove me when they have...
annexure 6, my lord, page 18 of our affidavit. And my lord, annexure 5 is the resolution of the committee, my lord. Annexure 5, page 16.
Very good, but then the procedure...
Otherwise, I could have filed it an appeal before the competent authority before coming.
You're not aware of annexure 5, it was never given to you?
Never given. Never given. They have annexed only while filing the affidavit.
My lord,
it was filed only after about 6 months.
My lord, affidavit is filed by the state. Inquiry is conducted by the committee. Decision, resolution is passed by the committee.
No. What this letter you are saying is by the committee?
No, my lord. Subsequently, my lord.
They said, look, what does the report say? It goes against what your submission you're making. Look at this. Read this part. The undersigned also inquired of finalizing SSC members and observed as a mixed response. However, most of them decided not to take responsibility in the own hands, that hand over to the district mission coordinator to make the decision.
My lord, this letter is dated 2019, my lord. And the annexure I am referring to is, my lord, 11/8/2020, my lord.
This is nothing. This has become zero after this letter.
Lord, this letter,
you've come to a finding before that. This is just like a consequential kind of situation. Where, okay, now that time they didn't dare do anything. But now since they pushed it over to the SDSEO, but since he's done something, now they go over and fall from behind.
My lord, the annexure 5 it is written, my lord. Annexure 5 is a resolution by the managing committee. My lord.
Did you ever serve a copy of termination to him? Did SMC ever, who's appearing with SMC? Did you ever serve a copy of this termination to him?
Your Lordship, it is annexed with the petition itself, prior part, Your Lordship. Come to prior part of the writ petition. I have not filed any reply, Your
No,
Lordship.
why you not file reply?
Yes, okay, not
Then?
find the application.
Because for setting aside, Your Lordship, the prayer was made in the annexure 2 of the petition writ petition, Your Lordship.
My lord, in fact, the petitioner's writ petition.
Might be faulty, but injustice has been done to the petitioner.
Well, the petitioner can withdraw and challenge this dismissal, my lord.
May I please, Your Lordship, I will be allowed to submit something, Your Lordship. In that event, Your Lordship, if Your Lordship permits.
See, this is 15 Feb 2019. Okay. This is 15 2019. Inquiry was held on by this is 8 2019, and your release is 2020. Has it been communicated to him ever? Then?
Irregularity is there, Your Lordship.
Then?
In that event, Your Lordship, I am submitting.
You pay all the back wages.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You take her back to
Your
service.
Lordship already paid. He was already paid. It is on record. It was
Records
not
only for the period she worked. What are you talking about?
up to.
See, I have the receipt here.
Yes, Your Lordship.
This is 2,15,000 for the period from
19 February
Then?
19
to when?
December 19.
Then what about it? I'm talking 19 to 23. You have to pay. Not about 19 to 23. From 2019 to 23, you have to pay now. That's 4 years of salary, back wages. Paying, you didn't even pay her for the period she worked. I have the receipt here. This one given by, I think by you only. 2,15,100.
Releasing order is, Your Lordship, already there from SMC. It is annexed with the writ petition except 2.
Did you give the other orders, the inquiry report? Did you give it then?
It was, Your Lordship, conducted by the
Then
Law Commission Authority, and she
you're going to have heavy costs.
May I
Yes, heavy costs. Submissions are very good. Yes.
May I please,
You
Your Lordship,
even at this stage, you're pushing the blame to the government.
No, not
Very,
Your Lordship.
this
I'm
order
only
reflects.
subject. I'm so
This
sorry,
order
Your Lordship.
reflects very clearly that what you have done is that you do not do anything. You pushed it to the SDSEO, and he has taken action. He says, and the last part is that. See the second last paragraph. Okay, that is why this case is clear. Not against you, it's against the SMCC. On inquiry about procedure releasing from the post for assistant teacher, the undersigned has observed the SMC did not serve show cause notice or explanation call for issuing release order to so and so. Correct. So your whole inquiry goes down the drain, the earlier one. Okay, your release order by this order itself. The undersigned also inquired the final decision of SMC members and observed a mixed response. Okay, you don't want to take anything. However, most assemblies decided not to take responsibility in their own hands, instead decided to hand over to district mission coordinator. So you didn't want to take, firstly, how you release also, no procedure was adopted, you just released her. Number 2, you don't want to take any decision. So after this was there, that yes, she had admitted that she took part and so and so, then you came up with that you have your resolution later on. That we have things, and you never communicated that to the writ petitioner, correct?
But in the inquiry report, her statement is recorded, Your Lordship.
So,
because
it was can't you ever give it to him?
Taken signature.
Don't make the submission.
Headmaster, Your Lordship, it is on record. It is there.
Yes. What's the time now? And where's the initial that you should release only from that
cluster coordinator?
Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Where's that you from cluster coordinator only, and then it came down to
Cluster coordinator.
You also are not in the clear. You have
My
gone
lord.
and taken part in elections.
My lord, annexure 1 we have enclosed, my lord.
Annexure 1?
annexure 5 of my decision, where I was released from the cluster coordinator. Page 22. They have warning the petitioner saying that in future should be careful. That was their Lordship. They said that under such preventing such practices in future, anymore to hereby release Lorita Moment from the post of cluster coordinator Hirapara, while allowing her to continue the service as assistant teacher of Hirapara UP, could with strict warning to be more responsible henceforth. That was it is issued by the administrative and account officer SSA West Galway's Pura, dated 5/11/2019.
On the basis of 8/2019, then strange case, Mr. Prasad. This is on the basis of the inquiry report 8/2019, correct? You never have a copy of this one, and you are released from cluster coordinator only. Then the managing committee issued the 2020 letter. You handed over the post also on, that is which
after this
21st November 2019.
After this letter was this order, my lord.
Which order?
My lord, after this inquiry dated 8/2019.
Was this order, yes.
This
So
came
it should end there only.
This order came, my lord.
Yes, should end
now
there
what
only.
subsequently happened, my lord? Thereafter, the managing committee filed a complaint, my lord. Now that
Then,
we have
dude, where's the procedure adopted? Nothing.
the managing committee, my lord, complaint letter stating that the complaint against the petitioner and that they are not happy with the decision, my lord.
Yes.
That
is the impugned at dated 2012.
My lord, that we have annexed in our affidavit, my lord.
It's here. Yes, here also.
Which is at annexure 3, my lord.
That order letter dated 20th December 2019. It's here.
25th November 2019, my lord. 25th November 2019, which is annexed in our affidavit, my lord. The typed copy is at page 14A, my lord.
Sorry, MS Bharachali, your clients have to annexure what?
My lord, annexure, the typed copy is at annexure 3, page 14A, my lord.
14A. Yes.
So, my lord, here this reference is also there, my lord. Complaint against order number so
Yes.
and so. Complaint dated 5/11/2019.
Yes.
This is against that order, my lord.
Yes.
So
Again, see on 20th also. There's another order on 20th of. What is this? This is the. That is in this annexure is annexed it at annexure 8. You have November letter. This November letter. December again you send a letter. This from the complaint case. This is the
page 25 is the letter by the petitioner, my lord.
yes. So see the copy action to go should submit to office and send or fail. This is a letter from this district coordinator. Correct. See, this is complaint case. This is in reply to your annexure number. Whatever this your annexure
14A, my lord. Annexure 3.
This is you see the petition. Annexure 8, page 28. This is the reply to that one.
Page 28.
Yes.
Mission coordinator. This is
20 December.
Yes. Then
directly to
was
fresh order.
then what happened after that?
Was department released from her service?
Then?
After that, nothing.
DMC already done its part. The copy of action.
Very interesting case. It's like double proceedings. Get those rules.
Complaint case subject.
We'll
Complaint
dispose of
case.
next date. Get those rules. We'll just go to court only.
My lord.
Get those rules regarding contesting for elections. I forgot. I can't offhand just remember it. This is matter of only for the hearing. But the orders have to go.
But only
take this back.
I may just off the record.
You didn't file affidavit at all?
No.
That'll go against you.
The managing committee should have filed.
Should have filed.
Then not your lordship could regularly.
They're not even, they're scared even to pass the order against the writ petition actually. How do you file affidavit? They don't want to take responsibility, they said. But they'll take equal responsibility for paying the back wages.
I'm sorry to say, your lordship, we are not picking my phone, no contacts, nothing, just I'm
Then we'll ask for personal appearance or bail warrant of arrest. That'll make
one more
your appearance.
suggestion, your lordship, I may be allowed
I understand they don't know the procedure, but then you can't have it that
the
way.
petitioner may be, case may be for the timing disposed of, and petitioner may be, reference may be directed to cause inquiry.
No.
And participate.
No. What I propounding a new jurisprudence. Yes.
Item 42.
Yeah, we'll file affidavit that goes against you also.
Are you blessed, Mando?
Yes.
May I be lordship?
Yes.
My lord, I am the petitioner in item number 42, my lord.
Yes.
And as per the last direction, my lord, we have filed our additional affidavit to bring some records of the judgment of this Honorable Guwahati High Court as well as the Honorable Meghalaya High Court.
Yes.
And the implementation order of the respondent authorities, my lord.
I received copy?
Yes, ma'am. Come up to. Just yesterday I received.
Yesterday, Dr. Mbozika submits that as an affidavit filed by petitioner has been received. So he prays for how much time?
2 weeks.
Pray the matter be listed after 2 weeks, yes.
My lord.
Yes.
44.
I have my lordship.
This matter is after 2 weeks.
Yeah, lordship, there is an order, lordship, because matter was heard earlier in 17/3/2023.
73 is too long ago.
Yes, because what a directive district respondent to get some instruction.
He hasn't come before that for hearing. First time he's come now.
No, lordship. Okay.
(17.3).
17/3.
There's no order 17.3 here.
17/3, lordship. But the reverse pass of the order is that draft is so.
Oh, 17.3.
17/3.
Okay. Yes.
Here, lordship, my case is that
17.3 after the matters.
yes, it was.
Oh, he has been taking time. Instructions, where are instructions?
Whether they are entitled to get the fee pay commission. Now the allegation of the writ petition was that some of the home guards who are employed in this NIPCO and another department, they are getting fee pay commission. But our statement is that they are not entitled for fee pay commission because this NIPCO is a corporation. We prescribe only for the minimum and not the maximum. That is the instruction which I got is. And moreover,
what they pay has been stopped now.
No, they have disengaged. We have already disengaged them since 1st of January, January 2023. Another petition that is pending, challenging the order of disengagement, lordship. I have left only for 2 years. I challenge that order of disengagement, lordship. That is in separate petition, lordship. Here, lordship, all throughout, I have received the benefits of the pay commission, lordship. Only the last pay commission, that is a pay commission, the benefit was not allotted, given to me. Then I put up representation. Then representation, there were lots of internal correspondence, lordship. But
is the matter listed together with the other
no,
one?
lordship.
Why?
No, lordship.
You've been terminated now, terminated.
Disengaged, Lordship.
Now what, you have got no pay?
Lordship, then I, because my
Oh, you
salary was-
attached that PHE office in
Yes,
July
Lordship. My
for
salary
many
was
years.
stopped. Then I bring it to the notice of this honorable court. Then they have issued a letter saying that your salary cannot be
Your
paid
service is
anymore.
not required anymore.
Then when I placed these orders directing the respondent to pay the salary, then they have issued a letter saying that no, you have been disengaged from
You're a home guard volunteer.
home guards volunteers, Lordship.
So that means you won't not getting paid at all now.
No, Lordship.
Not from the home guards also.
No, Lordship. So earlier they have not taken any action because I have filed the writ petition. They have given oral suggestion that you withdraw the writ petition, then we will continue your service. Then which I have not considered, Lordship. Within 10 months of the filing of the writ
Naturally,
petition,
they
Lordship.
said consider you didn't withdraw, so they said they punish you.
Yes, Lordship. Within 10 months of the filing of the writ petition, they have issued the letter saying that no, my service is not.
This is the new writ petitions under the same name.
Yes, that is a writ petition that was.
Same one, Emmanuel Lamre.
Yes, Lordship. Emmanuel.
Listen together, we'll hear it together.
That is WPC 220 of 2023. 220 of
A very recent one.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Mr. S.A. Sheikh submits that with regard to the service of the petitioner, which has been disengaged during the pendency of the incident petition, a fresh petition has been filed being WPC number 220-2023. Let both these matters be listed together for hearing. When? After 2 weeks. We'll hear it. Because this system, you know, like which even this court, myself I don't understand. Now the thing is that now home guards are requisitioned by certain requiring departments. Even private entities also they request home guards, and they're taken and they're paid by. Now whether there's any, you know, what do you call it, direction, or there's a scheme, or there's some orders that say that no, they're to be paid a certain scale.
Yes, Lordship, because I'm.
Or whether those people who are engaged them are free to pay them any scale they want, or the scale of their cooperation with regard to similar posts, or what is the
Here in this case, my lord, the home guards.
what scale were you paid when you were the PHE? You paid a government scale.
Government scale, Lordship, at par with the state police personnel, Lordship.
Okay.
So I have.
So even for NIPCO also, if you engage
Yes.
NIPCO, you paid at par with the state police personnel.
State police personnel.
Anywhere you go.
The appointment order also
It's
says.
not at the discretion of the requiring
Lordship.
authority.
No, Lordship.
Suppose one department wants your service, they have to pay the rate.
Yes.
The pay and of the state police.
Only the thing is that the fixation has to be made by the home guards department. Here, the department where I have deployed, Lordship, they are not denying my entitlement. They are saying that all throughout, it is the home guards who is to fix the rate of salary or the revision of pay. Then only there is to pay the revised pay scale to the petitioners. Now here in this case, there are a lot of internal communication between the home guards department as well as the deployed authorities, Lordship. They are saying that unless they give the order to order for revised pay scale, we cannot.
Okay, understood. I understood now. But where is that in black and white?
Yeah.
That says that the home guard is the authority to prescribe the pay scale, and that those requiring departments are duty bound to pay the scale.
We are fixing the rate, the minimum rate, as prescribed by the Labour Commission.
Yeah, the
So
issue
we
has
have
already
fixed
been-
the 430.
That means that minimum rates, minimum wages act.
Minimum wages act, yes, Your Lordship.
But then he's saying something else different. He says that if once he's deputed or once he's assigned by the home guard to do duty somewhere, then he'll be paid at that rate as given to police personnel.
That the main condition is that Fifth Pay Commission. Fifth Pay Commission, our stand is that they
No,
are.
we're not about Fifth Pay Commission. I'm talking about suppose there's no Fifth Pay Commission. What would they pay that? What scale would they pay that at? Other requiring departments, and whether because if you form all some home guard volunteers, why should it be a difference when suppose you get engaged in you know in another ministry, another whatever entity.
That is the bone of contention.
That's why Guwahati High Court has decided this issue, Lordship, because some home guards, Lordship, they were denied the benefits of Fourth Procurement Commission. Then they approached this honorable court. And this honorable court has held that since they were given the benefits of the earlier pay commissions, they cannot unilaterally change the
No, I'm
contracts.
talking the entitlements. Once you become a home guard volunteer, that means once you engage, that is it is like it is your right to be paid at a certain scale, at a state police scale, and also be covered by any pay revision that's done, which is adopted by the state.
In the appointment order itself mentioned, Lordship, in the appointment order, that pay scale so and so and other allowances as per admissible in law, Lordship.
Admissible law is different.
There cannot be parity within the government employee who are working
Recently,
as
Supreme Court has
those and
decided
those are
that
working
regarding
as.
that issue, Lordship, that whether they are entitled to get the benefits or the pay scale at par with the state police.
For home guard volunteers.
Yes, Lordship.
You bring a decision also.
Yes, Lordship. 2000.
But then with regard to their termination, disengagement service, now once you disengage, you go back to home guard volunteers.
Yes, ma'am, that
and
is
then
right.
and then who allocates your duties again? Home guard only.
Yes, that is my.
So now you're just gone back. You just you don't have anything to do.
Yes, Lordship. That is my case, Lordship. In the disengagement.
What are terms of appointment in home guard volunteers?
There were.
Have you brought that? You bring that?
No, Lordship. There were some terms and conditions between the requisitioning authority and the.
No. Coming to you initial. How do you become a home guard? How do you become a home guard? Mr. Sheikh, how do you become a home guard? Suppose how are you appointed as a home guard volunteer?
Yes.
What are the conditions of appointment? Conditions of service?
Appointment is only for 1 year and it can be extended. Sorry, Your Lordship.
What are the terms of appointment?
Terms, Lordship, because in the appointment order itself mentioned, Lordship, that I have.
No, how do you apply? Suppose tomorrow I want to be a home guard volunteer. How do I apply? What training do I need to have? You bring that, Mr. Abraham?
Yes,
because this is like interesting in a way.
I have your Lordship.
How do you become a home guard volunteer? What are your service conditions? What are your entitlements?
Yes, true, Lordship.
How are you deputed to serve in other, institutions? You bring that, then we know where your rights, how your rights will flow. What is the source of your rights and how they'll flow? Whether you'll be covered, maybe by convention it might be covered under the 4th of 8th version. But whether your condition of service entitles you by right, to be covered under the PA fixation and revisions of the state government. That's the only thing. Yes. Next.
47.
Lordship, this actually is a dispute between who is a real white and this one. Lordship, I pray with the permission of the court to with the liberty to approach the civil court since there both the party we are.
My lord, that will be the correct forum, my lord, because there's a dispute between the private respondent and the petitioner. I being the employer, my lord, I have given the pension to the private respondent based on the record, but that has been disputed by the petitioner. So, my
Succession?
lord, there is no succession certificate, my lord, here. Based on record, the pension was released.
My name was there.
Pension documents, my lord, was in favor of the private respondent. However, my lord, lordship,
that I was receiving the pension, Lordship.
Lordship has.
Stop now.
Yes, my lord.
Because of there is an interim order.
A prayer was made, my lord, from this court, my lord.
So, in paragraph 12 of his petition, he has said that I am yet to establish my rights. And before establishing my rights, the corporation has released the pension and other benefits to me. So, let him to establish his right before the competent civil court, Lordship.
The next date only. This interim order was there. Who's your junior, Mr. Sheikh? SK Hassan is your junior?
Not exactly. Some of the matters we are doing together, Lordship.
Are you contemporaries or he's your junior?
He's junior.
He's junior to you.
He joined 2016 Lordship, yes.
You joined him?
2010 Lordship.
Okay. So you're quite senior now. Interim order was not continued. Anyway, what were you saying?
I'm saying that I will withdraw with the liberty to approach the civil court to establish my right.
Where, para 2, where we said that? That if they have yet to establish the right?
Para 2 Lordship. There are 2 sentences, Lordship. The second sentence. Petitioner is ready to prove and establish before the competent court and they are entitled for payment of family and other benefits. But before the petitioner could establish their entitlement, the concerned department have accepted.
No, you base your claim on what basis? How do you see you're the wife?
Lordship,
Three wives, my lord.
Wife, actually.
3 wives are here, my lord.
So 2 wives are
First
getting.
wife expired.
The daughter
Then
is represented.
second wife is actually Mr. Singh is appearing. And according to the petitioner, the second wife.
I understand. This one is the daughter of the first wife, and you're the third wife.
Yes,
Your
my
Lordship.
lord.
So the daughter of the first wife
and
the
third wife get
wife
together.
join forces together
Against the second wife.
against the second wife.
Lordship.
Okay. It should be a serial out of this. As certain disputed facts have arisen with regard to entitlements of the petitioner's stuff, which cannot be adjudicated by this court jurisdiction, the learned counsel petitioner please may not to withdraw this application and to seek alternate remedy before the civil court. Prayer is allowed. Matter stands closed on withdrawal.
My lord, one issue will be there, my lord.
Allowing
Till then, the pension.
Allowing the petitioners to approach the civil court.
My lord,
Yes.
till then the pension will not be released, my lord. Otherwise, there's a
Why?
dispute between these 2 parties and my lord,
Otherwise,
department.
Yes.
So, my lord, there will be dispute again because the
Yes,
private respondent is claiming.
when will you file the suit?
Within
That cannot be my
within
lord.
2
That
months
cannot
will file
be-
Lordship.
Yes?
Maximum within 2 months I'll file.
Atau belum tahu tadi.
Stands closed on withdrawal, allowing the petitioner to approach the civil
It is made clear that till orders are passed by the civil court, interlocutory or otherwise, it is left to the wisdom of the. No, we won't write that. See, that with the pensions.
My lord, because my
kindly
lord,
appreciate one thing, Lordship.
Yes.
Because the pension was released based on the documents, Lordship. Now X and Y coming to
That
the
is the
court
minor.
saying
Now
that
they will be
it is
disputing.
not a case that pension was not released, my lord. Pension has already been released. I was receiving the pension. It was
See?
not a case that it was lying in the
Why
department.
don't you compromise? Give them a bit of the.
Yes.
You've taken out
That is
payment
actually-
benefits.
we are saying that
petitioner number one.
we are saying that we will prove. If you are failed to prove, let Mr. Singh
once you
take
prove,
the
first
money.
let him to prove, Lordship. Then
Yeah,
since-
definitely. That's
Is
why
your
we
first,
are approaching
first
the.
marriage registered?
No, Lordship, nothing.
Your third marriage not registered?
Nothing was recorded.
Then what are you going to prove?
There is
See,
nothing on
Lordship,
record,
if-
Lordship.
DNA
if-
test.
Even there is
Of children.
having a illegal relationship like living, staying together, that also is considered because I have the child from the disease. Your Lordship.
My lord, for a moment, kindly see the-
Even if there is no marriage, legal marriage also, because it is the fact that we have been staying together for 20 years. 20 years. And the second wife, he has divorced here, not legally, but she has
let the
deserted
matter
me.
be hard,
Yes, she has deserted me. And then
No,
only
I mean, the
when
thing is that
at the time.
he's a second wife.
Yes,
Now,
second wife.
second wife, He never married legally.
Lordship, definitely. Certificate I have.
Marriage
I have birth
certificate.
certificate for my daughter, son.
And
daughter,
death
marriage
certificate,
certificate you have.
interestingly, death certificate was taken from the, to that
No,
effect. I
listen,
also
listen.
did by the.
Marriage certificate is there of the second wife.
Yes,
That
They have enclosed in the affidavit, my lord.
And 3 birth certificate, Lordship. One
children.
born in
Even
2000.
then, whatever may be, that will be
No, how
decided
can-
by the civil court.
The
That
thing
is
is that you see, think that Mr. Sheikh, whatever it is, notwithstanding the children, even if the mothers are entitled, the children be entitled to something.
There is no such records, Lordship.
That all
The
those
children-
argument will
That's why
be
they-
before
that's
civil
why they
court.
need to prove the case. to
Petitioner
the court.
number 1, kindly see, Lordship. Petitioner
Otherwise,
number 1,
there is
he
no
enclosed
use of
that
withdrawing because I said
EP.
he has clearly admitted that we will
EP
go to
and fees measure.
the civil
Right,
court.
after orders are passed by the civil court, the pension, the payment of term of the pension, my pension shall be kept under abeyance.
Lordship. Highly honorable.
The thing is that let them you contest it,
Lordship.
and then let them pass orders civil court. You make the same submissions there.
Lordship.
Interlocutory orders will have to be obtained
Yes,
for payment of pension. Yes.